Good morning. So, this is a message for Divine Feminine on providence and on bringing your gift to the world. So, when you are able to bring all that energy back to yourself and bring your own Divine Feminine forward and begin to do your God's work, begin to do the work that you were meant to do here, which is simply being yourself and bringing the messages that are coming through you. So, really, it's just coming back to your center, finding your own divinity, your own light within, purifying yourself, which this process of the twin flame journey is bringing us home back to ourselves. That is the journey. That is why when you chase, you cannot achieve until you start bringing that energy back to yourself and you find your divinity within. And then you are provided for. And that is what I want to talk about. That when you come back to your center and when you become the divine you that you were meant to be, and you begin to do your God's work, begin to shine outward, you are provided for. You quit acting out of that fear-based lack energy, which when you are in that fear-based lack energy, that is what you're bringing. The universe speaks in energy. So when you are bringing an energy of lack into the universe is bringing you more of that, more of that, more of that. The more intense you bring that, the more the universe will bring you that. And so by fighting against it, you are also holding that energy. By paying attention to it, you are holding that energy. So even the act of comprehending it and paying attention to it is creating it and bringing it back into your reality as a reflection, as a reflection, as a reflection. So the more that you can pull away from that and the more that you can put your focus on what you do want in your life and put your focus on your life power and your gifts that you have to give, you start wanting to put outward rather than pull inward. Then you come into that abundance. It creates this abundance cycle. It creates that the universe starts flowing through you, and you can trust that because you are a unique, only one of a kind being that ever was and that ever will be, that there is a unique light that is shining through you, and you have a gift to give to the world that is only through you can the world get that gift. It is a God-given. It is the aspect of God that flows through you naturally when you get out of that scarcity and poor me attitude. And then that light, when you know that you are of God essence, you have all of God standing behind you and with you and through you. And it is not you, but it is you, and everything else is you at the same time, and you have this beautiful energy that's flowing through you to give to the world, and you understand this fully. Then first of all, you quit trying to take ownership over God. You quit trying to say, oh, because saying, oh, it's me, look at me, I'm so, that is taking ownership over God. The same as saying, oh, who's going to listen to me? That is saying, that is like not being in your divine self. That is saying, oh, I'm unworthy, is like saying God is unworthy, God made a mistake. So both sides of you have to find that balance right in the middle where you know that you are of divinity. So whatever the messages that are coming through you are coming through you to give to the world. They're coming through you for you. They're coming through you by you. They're coming, you are part of divinity. So it's also for you, it's also through you, it's yours, it's not yours, it's everything, it's nothing, it's everything together. You are of the whole, you are whole. You are nothing, you are everything. So when you quit trying to take ownership over it and you allow it just to be and to flow through you neutrally, then first of all, you're doing your service to the world. Second of all, you can trust that there is a place for this in the world. Otherwise, it wouldn't be. There is a place for whatever you are bringing in the world. There is a need for it. There is a space for it. There can't be one without the other. So once you're able to bring yourself fully forward, then you will be provided for, because there is a need for whatever message it is that you are. You are a message. You are it. Just by being you and being in expression, you are it. You don't own it. You don't have the right to be embarrassed of it, and you don't have the right to be what's the other word, show offy about it, like um yes, you have the right to be proud of it. Pride is a wonderful thing. When you're proud that you get to serve, be in service to the divine, and that you know that you are of the divine, and you know that the divine is flowing through you, and you feel like you're in service, then you're so proud of yourself that you can bring this forward, that you've overcome and mastered the avatar in order to allow the light to flow through you freely, without all the grasping and trying to hold on, and I'm not enough, and it's all me, and I have to make this happen. When you don't, when you lose the feeling of it's me and I'm in this by myself, because when I'm in this by myself, that is a lot of pressure. Like, what if I screw this up? What if I don't know what to say? What if I freeze? But when you understand that it's the divine flowing through you, then you are free to be, and you trust that whatever needs to come through you will come through you, because you're not in this alone. You just hand yourself over here. God, I am here. I am in service. Flow through me. Give the messages. However it comes out, it comes out, and you understand that it is divine. Whatever comes through is exactly what needs to come through. Whatever you are an expression of is an expression of God. So it is divine, as long as you are allowing it, and you're not letting your avatar, your ego, interfere with whatever is coming through. As long as you know that it's not you, as long as you're not in trying to take ownership over whatever is coming through you, then you can be in your divine service. And then when you come into that place, first of all, it's a place of abundance. It's a place where you know that you're provided for. You open your mouth and the divine speaks through you. You go to the supermarket and the divine speaks through you. You're divinely guided. You're on this twin flame thingy majig for a reason. You are and when you believe that, and when you understand that you are divinely guided, there is only abundance there. See, you turn on I turn on the video. I don't even know what I'm going to say. I know that there's something coming through me. I know that I'm supposed to talk about doing your divine work, and you will be provided for. And I don't know even how it's going to come out. And as I speak, it comes out and it starts making sense. And as I give the messages, I have the privilege of getting the messages. So it's pure channeling. You get the messages as you give the messages, and you trust in that abundance, that when you open your mouth, that you are going to be abundant. It's going to come in. It's in providence. It's the same thing. It is abundance. So if you are in the mindset of scarcity, oh, I'm going to turn on the camera, I'm not going to know what to say. You're in your ego. You're in your mind. You think that it is you. Think about it. When you think that, oh, how am I going to come up with what I need to say when I turn on the camera, then you're in scarcity mode, and nothing will come, because you start getting mind buzz, like, well, how am I supposed to? But when you understand that it is above you, and it's beyond you, and it's coming through you, and it's the gift that is given to you to give to the world, it is your responsibility. It is your privilege, your responsibility. You are graced with this. Then that is the divine flowing through you. Then you understand that there is only pure abundance. All you have to do is step forward towards it. Turn on the video and start talking, and it will come through you. And that is the mindset of abundance. That is the difference between scarcity, I don't have, or I will have to start moving towards the calling, moving towards the calling, moving towards the calling. There's a calling to go somewhere, move towards it. There's a reason why you're called to do it, and abundance will be given. You will be provided for on your path. And then once you get out of that scarcity mode and quit putting focus on what isn't, and you start reaching towards what you are called to do, what you are calling, you have to pay attention that it's not the mind and ego with the calling, that there is a divine inner calling that is leading you towards where you need to be. And that is how you found this video, and that is why you are listening to me. It is all divinely guided. Then you get into a completely different mindset. You quit thinking about the glass roof, and you just start living life with an openness of going forward, going towards, going where am I headed? And that is a completely different mindset than, am I going to be able to do that? By doing things according to what you have rather than doing what you're called to do and whatever will come in and fill in the blanks, right? Because whenever we set out, let's say if you're setting out to do a project and you want to build a house, it's like you can imagine the most wonderful, beautiful house that you ever want and start moving towards that. What do I want the house to look like? And you completely remove all boundaries. The house that you will come up with will be perfectly tailored for you. Whereas if you're coming to build a house and you start at the point of, okay, what are the means that I have? Then you're going to get something way, way smaller, something that is according to your means and not according to your maximum abundance of what you want, not according to the broadness of your being and your imagination, rather confined and closed off according to whatever your capabilities at this very second that you feel are, right? It's a difference in between manifesting from the physical world, from the mind and ego, the physical being, and manifesting from that higher being, which is up in that playground, the playing field of energy where you can just play, and whatever you want, you manifest. So it's a complete different mindset, and the two can't coexist together. Either you are in that higher plane where you are bringing forth your highest dreams and imaginations, and that feeds itself. So your dreams and your imaginations get bigger and bigger and more wild and more beautiful and more tailor custom to your unique being that you are. The more you let your unique being out, the more you're provided for. The more you tell the universe, I am this unique being, look at me, like, not look at me, but you know what I mean. The more you tell the universe who you are, the more the universe caters to you and allows you to be who you are. You get to tell the universe who you are, and the universe will answer back and say, okay, go ahead, go do it. As long as you're expanding God, God wants to be expanded. That's what all we are doing here is expanding God, expansion, expansion. We are of God, expanding God. We are of God, witnessing God. We are of God, being God. We are of God. And I know God is like a sticky word because it has so much attached to it, religions and all sorts of things. But God is the universe, is the everything, is the all, is the perpetual now, is time, matter, space, energy. It's everything. It's more than you can even comprehend. And when you understand that you are made of this divinity is what is inside of you. It's inseparable. It is what you are. It is your essence. Then you understand that you have the entire universe to play with. It's all your playing ground. All you have to do is reach forward, make the dreams bigger, make the dreams wider, use the power of the universe. It's at your fingertips. You can do whatever you want. Start moving forward. Get into that energetic field. Start playing with the energy. Start acting in abundance, and the universe will give you abundance. Start being abundant, in the universe will. When you're acting out of that scarcity mode, then you are scarce. And you are when you're in the mind and ego, you are in the physical plane. You are in the plane of the final product. Everything that is in the final product was once imagination. So everything that is once was in the ethers, was energy, was an idea, and then it came to be. So if you're playing in the mud puddle of what is, you're playing in manifestations that were already made, when there's this massive, massive, massive span of imaginations that weren't made. When you understand that the physical world is Play-Doh, the physical world is 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 malleable. It's interchangeable. You can make things. It's clay. It's your clay from your imagination. It comes into the physical world. And when you understand that completely, then you start in the imagination world. You start in the ethers. Like, okay, what is it that I want to manifest? You don't even need your eyes for it. You close your eyes, you go into that inner light, fall towards the light, fall towards the light. You go into that inner light. When you fall towards the light, there is nothing there to hold up all of the false beliefs. Fall towards the inner light. Close your eyes and fall towards that light that is at the center of your being. And when you close your eyes and you go into that place of imagination, you can imagine it exactly as you want it. You're in a complete different playing field. And then, only then, does it come into the world. And you don't even have to uh, control how it comes into the world. You are a manifester, a magnet. When you're in that inner light and you're aligned with God, God is in service of you and you are in service of God. You are a part of it. And it's not in a way of conceit or taking ownership over. It's in a way of understanding that you are divine and of divinity. And there is a purpose for you and a reason that you were born and a reason that you were brought into this world. And you are so much greater than just this body and just this experience. You are of everything. You are of divinity. So when you come into that place and that inner knowing, life becomes simple. Life becomes in the moment. Every second, every second, every second is a new opportunity for complete and utter change. And the change begins with you. You have that power. And not only do you have that power, you are the only one that has that power. Nobody from the outside can come in and change what is inside. Even if you are changing because of something external from you, it is still you that is changing, and you have the choice. And you have the capability and you have the power. You have all of God's power within you and through you, and you are of it. And when you understand that completely, it's an inner standing. It's an inner standing from all the way from inside. Life becomes a treat. It's a candy. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's precious. It's every moment here is wonderful, and you become the master of your domain, the master of your experience, and then you can experience life truly and thoroughly and fully. And not only do you feel that, but you also feel the pleasure in the service and being in service of God. You're divine. You're part of God. You get to understand it and get to be in full service with woken. You get to be awake in this existence, awake in this experience. And then you get to really truly experience, because you are awake in it, and you get to maneuver it where you want. You get to take yourself where you want through. You get to fully explore yourself and fully explore the outer world. So I'm sending you guys so much love. I just want to show you what I'm working on. See, I make these organites. They are energetic. They are based on William Reich's um, Orgon energy, collectors. You can look up his work, but these are molds that I made. I'm just in the process now of making another batch. And I'm going to make myself a pyramid with the layers If you want to, you can look online and you can see what it is all about. It's an energetic. It's also pretty. They also have meaning, and they're also an energetic tool that can be used for healing and to collect chi. Generators. They generate the life force energy. So I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for listening. And I hope that this is very helpful for you. Sending you guys so much love and energy. Thank you.